Danny Healy-Rae.
Minister, your government and under the tenure of your government, rural Ireland has been hurt a lot in recent times. What with Ross's bill, the closure of post offices like Deputy McSherry, and the closing down of Bournemouth in the heart of the country. And places like counties like Kildare and Offaly, Longford and Roscommon, villages like Bracknell and Dangan are being seriously hurt and affected. Rural places, even the town of Edenderry. But I'm appealing to you, Minister, not to hurt the people in rural areas anymore, and not to stop people cutting their own turf. Because if he'll point your arrow in that direction, he'll first of all, to be an almighty battle. But I'm asking, in light of the way the people in rural areas are hurting, and people as far away as Kerry are talking about the closing of Bournemouth and the heart of the country.
Respond, please.
But I'm asking not to stop people of cutting turf in Kerry and rural places where they're providing their own heat for their own homes.
Please, Minister.
Thank you, Deputy. I'm not sure whether there was a question about promised legislation or the programme for government there, but I mean, I do not accept the premise of your contribution, which is that you know, rural Ireland is in some way disadvantaged deliberately by the department. In fact, far from it. As you're aware, in Project Ireland 2040, the whole thrust of government policy and investment following that government policy will be to skew investment in favour of the regions, and that follows on the policy that we pursued, for example, in the context of the Action Plan for Jobs, which sees employment growing in all of the regions. In terms of the context of the investment, you'll be aware that your own constituency colleague, Deputy Brendan Griffin, only as late as last Monday opened a new €30 million water treatment plant in the constituency. So, I mean, The only thing I would say, Deputy, is if the treatment plant wasn't being opened or wasn't being built, you'd be up on your feet demanding it. So when we celebrate the fact that, you know, a Kerry minister has delivered, you should acknowledge and have the good grace to acknowledge his contribution.